Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jayme with Lost Boy. We're going to be doing our daily reading. Keep in mind it's not a sign-specific message. It's pretty much intended for whoever needs it. So please take the messages that resonate and leave the messages that do not. Alrighty, spirit guides, angels, and universe. What's going on for today? What is the message for today? Alright, so we have the Strength card. We have the Strength card. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. But this is about having the courage and the strength to overcome something that has probably been challenging, something that you've been tied down to, something that's been holding you back from something here. This is also a major arcana card, so this is major change, right? The universe is asking you to see something clearly, right? There's something that you've been attached to that has not been in your highest good, right? Spirit is asking you, it's time to overcome that. We have the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups. Somebody here is definitely leveling up, right? There's emotional maturity here, following one's intuition, seeing something clearly too, right? Some of y'all could even be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody here could be gaining the courage, right, to open themselves up, right? Maybe somebody here has been too guarded and closed off in the past, right? And with the King of Cups, this is like leveling up. It's opening up. It's trusting in our intuition. Something here about speaking one's truth, right? Speaking one's truth. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This camera doesn't like me today, does it? There we go. It's a lack of happiness here. Somebody here has not been happy with something, or they haven't even been happy with themselves. They have not been happy with their particular situation here. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, that's failing to launch something or failing to get to the end of the road in something here did not work out, right? Maybe somebody here was hurt in the past. There was a relationship that didn't work out. Somebody here has been healing, right? With the King of Cups. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here was definitely independent, or somebody here wasn't focused on love, right? They were focused on their independence. They were focused on their stability. They were focused on their money. Money was more important than a relationship to this person, right? Maybe this person was stuck in ego, right? Usually when strength comes out, there's usually a negative aspect of our ego that's holding us down, that's weighing us. It's weighing us down. It's holding us back here, right? Maybe somebody here was so focused on the money, they weren't focused on love, right? But now they're ready to open up. There is a level of expression here, right? Tell me about this King of Cups, Spirit. Tell me about the King of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Somebody here has definitely been stuck in some kind of mental prison here, overwhelmed, feeling like they're in a nightmare. That's the Nine of Swords. Maybe somebody here has been too afraid. They've been afraid to open up, right? This is a nightmare. I'm afraid to open up. I don't want to get hurt again, right? Maybe somebody's finally gaining the courage to overcome that, right? Somebody here has been scared. They've been petrified. Tell me about the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. Five of Pentacles, right? Somebody here felt like they were left out in the cold. It's a lot of this purpley maroon energy happening right now. Somebody here probably thought it was easier to be alone, right, than to be in a relationship again because they don't want to get hurt, right? Maybe they kept thinking that everybody else was the same or everybody was going to be treating them the same. There's a need to open up and express oneself, to be honest with oneself, right? But there is a cycle here that somebody here has not let go of. Maybe it's this victim mentality, right? I definitely feel like somebody here, they want to open up, they want a relationship, but then again, they're so scared, right? And it's their fear that holds them back from opening up, right? From taking that step. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. We have the Star card in the reverse, right? Somebody here has been independent. They have not been co-creating with Spirit. Right, they also haven't been healing, right? They've been ignoring something. They've been ignoring the divine. I feel like somebody here has been, they know. I feel like they internally know, and I started this off with following your intuition. I feel like somebody here knows what their intuition is telling them, but they're ignoring it, right? Sometimes they listen to it, and sometimes they don't, right? And I feel like they're being pushed in a certain direction to heal, to open up, right? To not be so alone, to not be so independent. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. But there's a lack of healing here with the Star card in the reverse, and there's a lack of wish fulfillment, right? We have the Justice card. We have Justice. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Libra. I also have Aquarius. But justice is about karma. It's about karma coming into play. It's about the scales being rebalanced here, right? It's also about getting a new vision and gaining some information that you didn't know about, right? I'm just thinking about like court proceedings, and I'm hearing discovery, right? So like during discovery, right, when everyone's presenting different evidence, you know, for both sides. So maybe somebody here could be discovering something, right? But justice is all about karmic law, things balancing out. You reap what you sow, right? It's all about aligning yourself with the vibrations for what it is that you want. I feel like there's definitely some karma that is definitely coming in here. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is finally definitely going to open up. Alright, Spirit, that was way too many. Give me one card for this Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Somebody here is definitely going to be putting in hard work and effort. They're definitely going to be opening themselves up, receiving some kind of karma here, receiving some kind of balance. And I feel like it has to deal with information that you were not privy to in the past. I feel like somebody here is going to start to see something differently, and they're going to start following their intuition, right? They're going to start opening up. They're going to start battling their ego, right? They're going to take their ego down, right? Because somebody here no longer wants to be alone. And even if this isn't like a romantic relationship, this could be like opening up to new friendships, right? This could even be like opening up to God, like co-creating with the universe, right? Deepening your connection with Spirit, right? Knowing that you're not alone, that Spirit in the universe is with you, right? Putting in hard work and effort into opening up, right? Into releasing themselves from some type of self-imposed prison. This is all about a mindset change for somebody. Having the courage and the strength to admit to themselves that where they're at, they're not happy. They want to open up, and they're going to be putting in the work to do exactly that, right? And that's what I have for y'all today. Love and light.